Editing Monique here. Okay, wow. Look, I was really editing. Look, I was doing something. So you'll notice throughout the video, somewhere in the middle of the sound is off a little bit, and then towards the end it gets a little bit more off than usual. So I typically would scrap it and film it again, but it was such a long video, and you can still get a lot of the you get all the information still. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to upload it anyways, so I'm just giving you a little disclaimer. Okay.
Hi, Monique from Creative Wife Life. In the background, you're going to hear my husband and my daughter talking, and that's cool. He's just showing her some videos about the ocean. We did a reading today about the ocean and kelp and seaweeds and sea urchins, and that's one of my husband's loves, so he decided to just extend the lesson for her. So that's great. Get yourself some tea, coffee, water, juice, whatever it is, and hang out with me for a little bit. Sitting in front of my VIP kid wall, but that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about homeschooling and the materials that I'm using. So I've considered myself a relaxed homeschooler, but the only way that I am relaxed is by planning. That's the only way. That is the only way that I am able to pretty much feel relaxed and pretty chill almost every morning when I get ready to homeschool. So this is what our day kind of looks like. So I set my alarm anywhere from about 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Sometimes I get up super early, like 6:30. Sometimes I get up right at the 8:30 mark. I'm trying to get a bit earlier, go to bed earlier so that I can get up earlier. But for example, this morning I got up at 8:20. I went to bed kind of late last night. Anyhow, so I get up and Riley is already up. So she gets up, if she goes to bed her regular time, she gets up around 7:45, between 7:45 and 8:15, around that time she gets up. So I'm going to clip in and show you what our schedules look like. So admittedly, it's like 2 days later. And I'm just updating this part of the video. I wanted to show you the actual scheduling for Riley's homeschooling. You saw all the books and stuff, but I have a beautifully quiet house right now. My husband took my daughter and to the science museum. So I'm here by myself, and I did some cleaning and some laundry and did the recycling and all that jazz. And I thought, oh, I didn't finish my video. Okay, so you did see this. You did see this on my first day of homeschool with Riley. You did see it, so it's not completely new to you. So this is like not a big deal. So this is just what she does during the day: get dressed, brush her teeth, all that stuff. But unfortunately, she does need to be reminded of doing those things until she kind of. Hopefully by October she'll get it without looking at the list. But I always ask her, Riley, did you wash your face? No. It's a reminder right now. This is actually my schedule for next week. As you see, it's not all filled out. So it's just it just lists Monday through Friday, and it has, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in terms of what I'm going to be plugging in for actual homeschooling lessons. But so over here is her homeschooling board up top. As you would, if you saw my other video, you know what this is. Just a little reward chart that she does, or gets little stickers for every time she does something really awesome. And this is her scriptures for 52 scriptures that are here. So for next week, she's already going to be on this orange one that she's going to be doing. This is her copy work. But this is what she does every morning before homeschool. So before all those books that you see, that's what she's going to do before homeschool. Flashcards, which she absolutely loves. And I think I showed you the flashcards. So this is what that looks like. So review, write scripture, practice spelling, complete even more work. Sorry, that should not have an E on it. It shouldn't. It shouldn't have any. Copy work, which is the one page down here. Do flashcards. Yeah, her bike is right here in the kitchen. Not cute. Read for 10 minutes. Sometimes that's extended to like 20 minutes depending on
her interest, and she's always interested in reading. So it's really going 15 to 20 minutes, and it gives me a little bit more extra time to do some things in the morning that I want to do. And then we start our homeschooling work, and our homeschooling work is located right over here. As you see, there's a calendar for her every day, so she knows what day of the week it is, and she can write it down in her little book. And then this is just where all her homeschooling stuff is located. Oh, and this is her basket of books. Okay, her basket of books. So that's it. So yeah. So I look completely different in the clip that you just saw. This is me 2 days later or so. I'm gonna go and edit these videos. Oh my goodness. Okay, continuing. So you already saw what those schedules look like when we did our first day of school. But those lists are the things that keep me relaxed. So the first list that you saw, it's just her regular everyday get up, brush your teeth, get dressed for the day, wash your face, make up your bed, pray. All those things are things that she does or should be doing every day. The second list is the list that relaxes me and buys me more time in the morning. So the second list has her doing her scripture, memory work, or, and every day there's different things that she does with that particular scripture. She does one scripture a week. But Monday through Friday, she does different things with that scripture. Sometimes she's just writing it. Sometimes she's just reciting it. Sometimes she's drawing a picture of it. And it depends on, what I'm doing, what she's doing for the day. Then after that, she does her spelling words. So these, it has magnets at the back. It's from the Dollar Tree. And these are our spelling words for the week. And then there's times where we're reading something and she's kind of tripping up on a word, or she doesn't know how to spell it properly. Then we just add it to our spelling words, and then she works on that. So she writes out her spelling words. And then within the morning list only, we have these books right here. Now, I used Evan Moore, I think in first grade, and I didn't order it. I ordered these off of Amazon, but I think somebody shared their file with me or something. When somebody on YouTube, some wonderful subscriber, shared their file with me, and I was able to pull it off, and I fell in love with them. So I ordered these two off of Amazon. One is math practice, one is language review. So within her morning work, okay, on that second list, she does these every single day, one for language arts and one for math. After that, she does 10 minutes of flashcards. Now, these are the flashcards that we have so far, and I'm intending on getting more and more and more as the year, so she can choose from a variety of flashcards. She only does this about 10 minutes a day. Today, actually, she just did one on dinosaurs. They're $1 at Target. Okay, $1 at Target, and they're just phenomenal. So she goes through and she just reads about dinosaurs. She did presidents yesterday. She did telling time and money Monday and Tuesday. So anyways, I just want to give her a variety of things just to look and pique her interest. And then she does 10 to 15 minutes of reading. Today she did about 20. I'm not a stickler as long as she kind of follows a list format of what she does during the day. So then after she does those two lists, then I go in and do actual sit beside her, more one-on-one work with her homeschooling. So we use Spectrum. So the reason why we use Spectrum is that it's a very comprehensive text workbook, I should say. It's super comprehensive, and it repeats things, especially when it comes to math. So it's good because it makes it makes sure that she gets the concept, if that makes any sense, so that nothing is left out. So I do like that. So we are doing Spectrum again this year. I did it last year, and we're doing it pretty much solely this year. So these are the Spectrum texts that I have so far. I am thinking about ordering a writing text, and I probably will this weekend order it and add it into her curriculum. But she is in grade 3, but as you see, she has some grade 4 material, and this is actually where we got the ocean reading. This is a reading comprehension. So, she reads on this side,
and then she answers questions on this side. And then we have vocabulary, which is cool. We just learned about synonyms today. Then we have the regular math, and then we have word problems in math. So that's pretty cool. And then the last thing that is not spectrum, that again I highly recommend, is first language lessons for the well-trained mind. So I did the first one, I think first grade, and then I started this in the middle of second grade. So we're about halfway through. We did 2 lessons yesterday, and I can't say enough good things about this book. It just introduces so many concepts, adverbs, verbs, nouns, whatever, but in cool ways, through poems, through art. I mean, there's dictation as well, you know, where you're writing things down, or in your memorization where you're reciting things. But there's also other cool ways to learn about those cool things. So I plan my homeschool on a weekly, let me just move this stuff over here, on a weekly basis. So these are my plans for this week. So today, real time, is Thursday. Ooh, you can't see anything. Okay, so today real time is Thursday, but I'm gonna spend some time tomorrow after homeschool and type up for next week. And what I do is very simple. This looks a little bit long because it was the first day of school, so we did a lot of different things. But basically, Monday through Fridays is going to be complete list 1, complete list 2, because it has everything that she needs to do in there, and then it's going to be homeschool work. That's it. And then numbers 1 through 5. And then probably at the very end, either outdoor time or crafts or something like that along the lines of that. But so that's what it's going to kind of look like. And you see, I wrote it in. And I kind of like that flexibility because things change from day to day, or can change from day to day. What I find that's kind of hilariously working is using whiteboards. So we did a lesson on synonyms today in our vocabulary lesson, and I was able to say, give me a synonym for big, and I wrote down what she said to me. Give me a synonym for small, and I wrote down what she said to me. And then another thing to kind of break up our day, so because after the math, let me show you what she did for math today. Now, again, this is like more review because it's the beginning of this book, kind of. But she just did 3-digit addition. Okay, so after we did all that, she did such a good job on it. She sat down and she focused on it. We actually did 4 little games of Hangman on the whiteboard, and she was so excited. She lit up. And that wasn't even in my plans, but I saw that she was so focused and doing so many of those math questions. I thought, well, let me just stop here and just do 4 games of Hangman on the whiteboard. And I think because it's on the whiteboard, it was just awesome. That's why. That's it. So those are the books that I'm using. Okay, so overview of our year. So that's what I'm teaching her. And as an additional subject would be geography and social studies. And I actually have something pulled up. I'm just doing some research on geography right now, and I'm going to probably introduce it within the next couple of weeks after we kind of get back into the swing of things for homeschool. But this is just one of the things that I pulled off of Teachers Pay Teachers. And then I found another, as you see, I found another like lap book lesson on Teachers Pay Teachers. It's like $4 or $5 that I'm also just going to pull off and print off, and we'll probably start doing geography/social study because they work very well together in the middle of September. So obviously I'm doing reading, writing, and math. I'm doing scriptures, and I'm doing geography and social studies, you know, and then I signed her up for 2 co-ops, and one co-op is 3 classes, and the 3 classes are botany. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. I think it's like the solar system, and I forget what the next one was. Gone. I'll put it down here. I forget. And then the second co-op is going to be sewing and art studies. So she's going to be busy and well-rounded, as well as Girl Scouts. She's going to be doing Girl Scouts, and we all know what Girl Scouts is about. So she's going to be pretty busy, well-rounded. Hopefully she'll really enjoy herself. Year is our 4th year of homeschool, and every year it's just changing and evolving. Every single year, finding out what works for me, what works for her. I don't want to get burned out, so this is what has to happen, and it just changes. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this really long video. Do you like my new glasses? They're navy blue. I just got them today from iBuyDirect. Not sponsored. I wish it was. But they're only like 20 bucks. Really. Prescription glasses for like $20, $25. You can't beat it. Anyhow, I hope you have a good day. Bye.